The Strait of Hormuz became the center of a military shockwave that may redefine modern air warfare forever. In a stunning 6-minute engagement, 12 F-35I stealth fighters, considered among the most advanced combat aircraft ever built, were reportedly destroyed during a high-risk strike operation near Iranian airspace. The losses, estimated at nearly $1.8 billion, sent immediate shockwaves through military alliances, defense industries, and naval command structures across the world. What was expected to be a demonstration of unmatched stealth, superiority instead turned into one of the most catastrophic air combat failures of the modern era. According to regional intelligence leaks and battlefield monitoring reports, the aircraft entered a heavily defended engagement zone over the Strait of Hormuz under the assumption that stealth technology would provide near-total survivability. For decades, the F-35 platform had been marketed as virtually untouchable against conventional radar systems. Yet Iran's integrated air defense network appeared prepared for exactly this type of operation, combining long-range Russian-made S-400 systems with domestically developed tracking platforms, electronic warfare coordination, and layered missile batteries. Iranian forces allegedly created an overlapping detection net capable of identifying low-observable aircraft in real time. The strike package reportedly crossed into contested airspace shortly after midnight. Initial signals suggested the mission was intended to target strategic missile launch, facilities and underground command, infrastructure. However, less than 2 minutes after entering the combat corridor, radar operators allegedly locked onto multiple aircraft simultaneously. Military analysts claim the engagement unfolded with frightening speed. Long-range tracking systems maintained continuous target contact, while short and medium-range batteries executed synchronized launches designed to overwhelm evasive maneuvering protocols. Eyewitness accounts from commercial vessels in the region described the night sky lighting up with explosions and burning debris falling into the sea. Satellite monitoring stations reportedly detected multiple thermal signatures, disappearing almost instantly. Within 6 minutes, the entire strike formation was gone. The psychological impact may prove even more significant than the financial damage. For years, stealth doctrine shaped military procurement strategies across NATO and allied nations. Entire defense budgets were built around the assumption that fifth-generation aircraft could penetrate sophisticated air defense systems with minimal losses. If these reports are accurate, the balance between stealth aviation and integrated air defense may have shifted dramatically overnight. The U.S. Navy's response only intensified speculation about the scale of the disaster. Carrier groups operating near the Gulf reportedly repositioned farther from Iranian missile range. Shortly after the engagement, surveillance aircraft reduced patrol patterns, and several planned operations were allegedly suspended, pending reassessment of regional threats. Defense observers interpreted the rapid naval movement as evidence that commanders feared escalation or further losses. Military experts remain divided on how Iran may have achieved such an outcome. Some believe advanced radar frequencies supplied through foreign partnerships allowed detection of stealth aircraft at greater distances than previously thought possible. Others argue the key factor was not radar technology alone, but the integration of artificial intelligence-assisted tracking, drone surveillance coordination, and electronic warfare disruption. By forcing the aircraft into predictable flight corridors and saturating the battlespace with multiple sensor layers, Iranian defenses may have neutralized the stealth advantage entirely. The global defense market reacted immediately. Shares connected to advanced aerospace manufacturing reportedly experienced turbulence as investors questioned long-standing assumptions about air superiority. Nations currently negotiating stealth fighter purchases began demanding urgent reassessments of survivability claims. Several military strategists described the engagement as the beginning of the post-stealth era, warning that modern conflicts may increasingly favor layered missile defense networks over expensive manned aircraft platforms. Meanwhile, political tensions escalated rapidly throughout the region. Gulf states increased alert levels. Energy markets reacted nervously, and intelligence agencies monitored fears of wider retaliation. The Strait of Hormuz, already one of the world's most strategically sensitive maritime corridors, suddenly became the focal point of a global military crisis. Any sustained instability in the region threatens international oil shipments, naval logistics, and global economic stability. Beyond the battlefield consequences, the incident exposed a deeper strategic reality. Technological dominance is never permanent. Military history repeatedly shows that every revolutionary weapon eventually encounters a countermeasure. Battleships once ruled the oceans until aircraft carriers emerged. Heavy bombers once dominated warfare until guided missiles changed the equation. Now, stealth technology itself may be facing its defining challenge. If confirmed, the destruction of 12 stealth fighters in a matter of minutes will likely become one of the most studied military engagements of the century. War colleges, intelligence agencies, and defense ministries around the world will spend years dissecting every second of the operation. The engagement could alter procurement priorities, reshape alliance doctrines, and accelerate investment into next-generation electronic warfare systems. For Iran, the event would represent more than a tactical victory. It would serve as a strategic message to adversaries that air dominance can no longer be assumed in contested regions. For Western militaries, it would be a warning that future wars may be fought under entirely different rules than those envisioned over the past 20 years. Whether the full truth eventually emerges or remains, hidden behind classified briefings and geopolitical narratives, one fact is undeniable: the balance of military confidence has been shaken. In just 6 minutes over the Strait of Hormuz, the mythology surrounding invulnerable stealth power may have suffered its greatest challenge yet.